PBA World Championship named for one of the founding members of the PBA, the legendary Don Carter. With his unorthodox style, Carter dominated professional bowling in the 1950s and the early 60s. Carter won 7 PBA titles, 5 of which were majors, including the inaugural PBA National Championship, which is now known as the event we're at today, the PBA World Championship. Rob Stone, Randy Peterson, back here with you. Don Carter, a guy you know awfully well.
Yeah, Don Carter is a true gentleman. I've had the honor to play some golf with him when I used to live in South Florida. I did all of my practicing at a center named after Don. I know his wife Paula, who's just one of the most wonderful people you'll ever meet. His son Jimmy is a proprietor about 20 minutes from where we live now in Central Florida. Just a wonderful man, and obviously a Hall of Famer who had a stellar career in bowling.
Let's talk about match number 1 and how it leads into match number 2. Stuart Williams had the selection of the oil pattern, but it's the other Englishman you think who may be in the best position.
Well, yeah, I mean, Stuart got to pick this oil pattern, and Dom Barrett just steps up and shoots 257 and really flew under the radar. He looks like he has the best ball reaction, obviously by the score. This might be the guy to beat.
This just leg 1 of the PBA World Championship, the Billy Hardwick division, next Sunday. How about we kick off the new year with the Johnny Petraglia division? PD Dub, Pete Weber, and Sean Rash will be there. Jason Belmonte, Michael Fagan also will be making an appearance a little bit later as we continue our drive towards the World Championship.
And you know what was synonymous with all 3 of those names? All Triple Crown winners.
As is Chris Barnes, who's joining us in the booth for our coverage here. Stuart Williams leaving the 10 on his first effort.
Wow, that was bad.
Williams had a 215, second highest score in match 1. Don Barrett, 257, and that man, Osku Palermaa, the 187.
How do you like that shot?
Only 4 strikes for Osku, 1 double in match number 1. Williams drops the spare.
It's obvious that Osku has the worst ball reaction of the 3 remaining players. Right now he's trying to figure out a way. Watching Dom Barrett, you would think he would try to get somewhere close to that. The problem though is his rev rate and ball speed aren't anywhere close to what Dom Barrett is doing. He's got more speed, a much higher rev rate. Tough to get the same type of look. But there's no doubt about it that Dom Barrett's look is probably the best right now.
Oh dear.
Williams, his effort in the second.
Oh, great break. Sweet.
Sarcasm. I can understand it across the pond.
Idiot. A particular strength of Stu's.
Sarcasm?
Yes.
Oh, we all got to play to our strengths, right, Chris?
Absolutely.
Osku, the number 5 overall seed. Yeah, late kick of the 10.
That is a flat 10 for, well, everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I may have left the 8 with it.
Nice pickup, spare to start match 2 for Williams. Time now for the fast, safe, pain relief replay brought to you by the makers of Bayer Advanced Aspirin.
Turned that little bit of a bad break and knocking the 6-pin out of the middle into a non-event. He actually picked up an extra pin count out of it, and now it looks a lot better.
Fellow Englishman Dom Barrett steps up. Saw him knock back a banana there during the break. Get that potassium level back up. Fires another strike. He had 8 in match 1, including a 6-bagger. Drops an opening double here in match 2.
Hard to believe that he was in a four-wheeler accident 7-8 months ago and actually broke his back, and his back playing at this kind of level.
Amazing he's able to even compete. Think about what he went through. Here's his good buddy Williams, and Williams leaves the 10, and Big Stu waxing here on his good friend, almost his brother, Dom Barrett.
I guess we're like brothers. Well, like one minute we like each other, the next minute we want to have a fight with each other. Not fisticuffs, but you know, he's almost the most argumentative person that I've ever met. He'll tell me one thing's white when it's clearly black, and vice versa. But we have a good time with it. So
there is Barrett taking a seat. It's good to have a brotherly type friendship when you're on the road as much as these guys are. Palermaa in the third on the right lane, leaves the 10-pin.
Back-to-back pocket hits. Looks like he may have found something, Chris.
Yeah, I think you're right. The biggest difference between this arena and downstairs at the bowling center is that the track hooks so much more in the bowling center. These guys with the higher rev rates could get further left fast, and the ball would automatically pick up when it got between 8 and 12 down lane. Here in the arena, it's not picking up. Not enough oil in the middle of the lane at the beginning for Osku's ball to push across, but there's enough play now where it's starting to look like he can use a little more angle and not go by the head pin.
All the qualifying took place in the bowling center. This essentially a made-for-TV location right now, so these guys trying to adjust their game to this new environment. Smooth sounding roll.
Okay. Don Barrett using a different ball in the left lane. Really good shot right here. You see the ball just inside third arrow, out to about the 8th board. Not the result he was hoping for, but a pocket hit nonetheless. And right now, pocket hits are good.
3 down, 7 to go. Stuart Williams in last. Top 2 move on to the title match here in the Don Carter division. Dom Barrett has been lights out. 2 strikes here in match number 2 already. The PBA World Championship is brought to you by Bayer. Try Bayer Advanced Aspirin, extra strength pain relief, twice as fast as before. By Barbazol. Start your day cool with new Arctic Chill shaving cream from Barbazol. Better by Barbazol. By Storm. Bowlers serving bowlers. Storm is the bowlers company. And by Jack Link's. Jack Link's beef jerky. Feed your wild side. PBA.com is your place to download PBA Bowling 2 for your mobile device. The revised and updated game for your iPhone, iPad, Android, and BlackBerry features enhanced 3D graphics and allows you to bowl alongside your favorite PBA stars in multiple venues. And Randy, it also lets you choose a variety of special settings. Simply click on the PBA Bowling 2 link at PBA.com. We take a look at our scoreboard here in match number 2. Barrett on top, 9 pins better than Palermaa, and Stuart Williams in third, 12 behind your leader. Top 2 move on to the title match today. The winner of that match will move on to January's PBA World Championship show.
Well, Osku Palermaa's ball reaction went from non-existent to pretty good. All in a matter of 1 game.
Head down, 10 pin. Will not get the kick towards the 7. Open frame for Stuart in the 4th.
Yeah, Randy, I think you can see the lanes transitioning. The amount of overall hook hasn't changed a lot, but the hook is now in the front, and that oil is pushed down lane, and everyone's having a hard time getting their ball to go through the pins. Even Osku has almost left a flat 10.
This guy is dialed in today, huh?
Yeah, Dom's ball reaction is sick. He's making great shots. A little bit of pin carry is all he's looking for now because he has absolutely no trouble hitting the pocket.
Jason Belmonte and Osku, to an extent, have kind of dominated the international conversation in the PBA over the last couple years. But boy, if we start seeing more of Dom Barrett, he's going to be a guy that you're going to have to start talking about more. Ditto Williams. Interesting style and approach. But he's making some noise here in Vegas. We'll see him a little bit later this season on the World Series of Bowling coverage. Ditto with Barrett. Well, Chris Barnes, you didn't fancy Osku's chances coming into this match. What is different in his game that is elevating him right now?
Well, he's moved quite a bit further left now in the lane. He's using one of the balls that's more rolly for him. It reads the mid lane a little bit better, and he's using more angle through the front, giving a little more left to right. And now he's able to get use his rev rate to carry. And that's where Stu is getting hurt right now.
I think the biggie is that there's oil that's moved down the lane, which has now actually created hold or push to get his ball to move right. Once it gets to the right, he's got so much hand and so many revs, it's got no problem getting back to the pocket.
You see the two shots here. The right lane is the brown line. The left lane is the blue line. Able to get it further right on that right lane. A little more direct on that left lane, a little tighter. That's what we heard from the players in practice, and that seems to be one of Dom's keys to success.
Stuart in last. Needed that one. Trying to climb up into second. Don't need to win, you just need to be in the top two to bowl again.
He's going to have to figure out a way to strike on that left lane. 3 straight flat 10s. What's your move in that situation, Randy?
Well, I think if it were me, I'd try to get a little more on it or just get a little softer.
Third strike on the left lane there for Osku.
I don't think he wants to move right and go straighter because then I think he runs the risk of going through the face.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Softer's not really his favorite thing either. So I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to get on it a little bit more and try and make it strike from there.
Barrett continues his mastery here today. It's 3 in a row. Had an opening 2-bagger.
Dead.
His girlfriend Tina, well aware that the beefcake is in a little bit of trouble right now.
Well, you heard him say dead. That's usually not a good thing to tell yourself when you're trying to self-motivate and get back into this match. He does not like this left lane. Stu Williams is in big trouble. Osku looks like he's got a pretty nice line to the pocket now. He's moved way in. He's opening it up using his rev and power and speed. Although, maybe not.
Really one of the few ways to give Stu some hope here. Still going to have a pretty good lead, but it's going to be down to around 20 if he doesn't make this.
Cuts right through the face, leaving the
3, 4, 6, 7.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oof.
Yeah, missed left of target, had no chance of holding off.
Tough one for Barrett. Another challenging effort here as well. This time will be Palermaa, the Finnish international, stepping up on the right lane. Left a lot of meat on that bone. Williams needing an opening, and perhaps he may be seeing it right now. Barrett, open frame. Let's see what Stuart, the highest seed here today, the #4 overall seed, can do. And you see the hole he's in right now, 16 pins behind Palermaa. Almost a Brooklyn.
Well, Randy, and that's the problem with getting more on it, is you run the risk of your ball hooking early and never getting to that spot to the right.
Yeah, it's almost like he needs to make a ball change now to have any chance.
Mate, it's spare. Come on. 2. Spare for Williams.
Yeah, and the problem with the ball change is you have to make a guess, and you don't get a lineup frame.
Yeah.
Has to be right.
Last 2 frames for Osku, open spare.
Stuart Williams has 1 strike in this entire game.
Came in the 6th frame.
Come on. You might as well let go of it this time. It's now or never.
It's now. It's now. Tina trying to help
He's not out of it.
get back into it.
Yeah, he's not out of it, Rob.
Barrett. Direct approach. Drops the 10.
See, there's something there. No good on
18 pins right now, separating Williams and Palermaa.
He didn't so much move there, but by the cat's data, he just amped that one up. Another half a mile an hour faster than the last frame, and just made it stay there.
back 3.
If Stuart Williams strikes out in the 10th frame, he'll force Osku to get the first strike in the 10th.
Haven't seen a whole lot of messenger action today.
Come on, one good one. Just you feed this right. My God, I almost pulled the switch grip out of it.
That means he didn't let go with his thumb, Rob.
I was able to figure that one out.
he kind of